This is my Harvest Right freeze dryer. It just finished its cycle and I opened it up. I have inside some London broil steaks and some T-bone steaks for my sister-in-law. They were sliced thin so that they would dry easier. Now this one is a little bit thicker and I think it feels kind of cold. I forgot to write down the time that I started this, so I don't know exactly how many hours it's been. Probably close to 24. And I cut off as much of the fat here, you can see, that I could. But what I was going to do is take a little piece of this, come over here next to my other freeze dryer, which is the one with the touchpad, put it here on my table, and add a little water so that you can see that rehydrate right here in the camera. It probably won't take long. To rehydrate the meat doesn't usually take long. Now this is raw and not cooked. If it were cooked, I think it would rehydrate even faster. But that's already doing pretty well on its own. You can see, get it up here in the light. It wasn't too bright though. You can see that. Very good. Very good. Let me come over here real quick before my battery dies and show you that I also have inside miscellaneous things to fill the trays. I filled the back part of that with some cooked ground beef because my sister-in-law had a cow that broke its leg, so she had it butchered and I had a lot of hamburger meat to cook. Now on the top tray is that guava fruit puree that I showed in my last video that didn't quite dry. I didn't tell you it wasn't dry in the video because I didn't know until I touched it with my bare hands. Like I told you, when you do it with your bare hands, if it feels cold, it is not dry. You break apart any piece that appears a little bit thick, you can tell by the color in the center will be darker and it would be wet. This is going to be totally dry because it's total 2 cycles for this particular guava. And I only put it in there with this because I didn't have anything else to put on that 4th tray. I am running 2 freeze dryers at the same time and it's keeping me busy trying to keep 8 trays in and then 8 trays in the freezer at the same time. But try it, you might like it, whether you freeze dry your meats raw or cooked. They both do well. Just keep the thickness down. Me personally, I wouldn't even do meat that was 3/8 of an inch thick, although I cut my fruit and vegetables that thick and no thicker. I think the meats are better off if they're a 1/2 inch or thinner. So that's it. Thanks. Try it. You might like it.